Good morning. Welcome to vlog 424. Another gorgeous day. Kathie went to the beach and took the dogs with her. I'm going to start the day off with a quick run and swim on the beach. She might meet me there a little bit later. Not a lot of stuff going on today that's planned. We're just kind of take it easy today. It's been a rather hectic few days with Kathie's birthday stuff and with Susie being out here. So we're going to relax today, and then tomorrow Kathie's going to go to the beach, and we're gosh going to surf all day long. So not a lot of excitement, too much activity, but later on this week we got a lot of stuff planned. So it's going to be pretty awesome. This is the last day in the Kia. It's been a tremendous drive. Such an amazing car on a lot of levels. Tomorrow I'm getting a Mitsubishi. I'm not sure exactly which one. It's a Lancer LE or something like that. Not really sure yet. But I'll talk a little bit about this car as I wrap up the vlog today, a little bit later. But for anybody in the luxury car market who wants something that's really solid, this may be a good bet. Unbelievable. Great run, great swim. Only ran about a mile, not that big of a deal. The swimming is spectacular. The water is still about 72, 73. Just got a text from Kathie. She made a bunch of sandwiches, and I'm going to meet her at a different beach a little bit further south. I'm going to head down there. This is David Giffin's house, the music guy, right there. Kathie? Lunch.
Peaches, carrots, licorice,
Woo!
and sandwiches.
Not too many days left like this. We're entering into September. It'll cool down a little bit. Still pretty spectacular though. Just left Kathie on the beach. She's gonna hang out there for a little while. I'm gonna go back and do some work. Tomorrow is a big beach day, pretty much all day as I mentioned, so I'm gonna wrap some things up, but she's gonna enjoy herself. Things change pretty fast. Tomorrow is Kathie's birthday, and she bought me a shirt. Cool, huh? Yeah. You can't see this, but she's right there sculpting her mermaid. She's working on it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but she's getting to it. It's beautiful. If you want to see it, check this out. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, she's working on it. A lot of work. Okay, where are we? Been driving that 2016 Kia K900 all week long. You know, always, every time a Kia comes in, it's pretty expected that it's going to be a nice ride. It's comfortable, luxurious. Everything is ergonomically kind of where it needs to be. The only issues I have with Kia and Hyundai is the design identity. They're always still a bit challenged with sitting in the car and saying, I know that I'm in a Kia, or I know that I'm in a Hyundai. You could kind of swap the badges and you're not really sure. But that being said, it's still a good design. There's still a lot of great elements about the car. But unlike a Cadillac or maybe a couple other brands, you can sit in a Cadillac and you know you're in a Cadillac. These cars need to start to develop that identity. That being said, let me give you a few specs. 3.8 liter V6, 20 miles per gallon, up to 27, something like that, and on the highway, $60,000. So that's still, maybe that sounds like a lot, but it's really not compared to other cars that are comparable as far as their luxury and the amenities and all the things that this comes with. It has the reclining back seats that recline. $60,000, not too bad. Certainly the highlight of the week was going out to the pier, driving this car, taking Bob and Susie, and then around 10 o'clock at night, Susie and Kathie decided they want to go for a swim in the ocean naked, and then get into the car afterward. That was a plus. It's just, you know, there's nothing really better than driving around a couple of women that are barely clothed. You know, the car did it extremely well with that, and I recommend if you buy this car, that's the first thing you're going to want to do. So all in all, I like the car. It's going to be swapped tomorrow for the new Mitsubishi Lancer SE, LE, something like that. Two letters that you put them together and it makes up this car. I'm not really sure what it is. We'll find out tomorrow. A quick note about something that was inspired from a conversation that I had today. A good friend of mine, Sean Chidsey. Sean, you know, I'm talking to you right now. We talked a little bit about the importance of doing what you love in your business, or at least finding that germ that you love so much that you would almost be willing to do it for free. And that's something that people find difficult. This is also based a little bit inspired a little bit on a book that I'm reading from Timothy Ferriss, which is The 4-Hour Workweek. I recommend that book. It's really good. But the old business model is that, you know, people work for 30 years and they work their tails off, and then when they retire, then they get to do what they love to do. But the new business model is to actually, no matter how old you are, to find what you love and to do it now. Figure out a way to do it now. And that's, according to this book, that's called lifestyle design. And that's something that I believed in, I've always believed in. It's the difference between living out in the valley and looking out your window and seeing the street, or living in Malibu here and looking out your window and seeing your front yard, which is the entire ocean. We live here because it's a lifestyle. We choose this lifestyle. And the same thing with an automotive lifestyle is that you want to fill your life with the cool things around you that you enjoy, that make you feel good each day. That's something that we should all strive for. It's something that you have to believe that you can have. So if you're in that area where you have a job, you don't necessarily like it, and you're trying to make a transition, the first thing you need to know, you need to believe, is that you can do this thing. But you also have to identify what it is that you love the most. I always ask people when I do seminars or I give talks, it's like, what do you do on the weekends? What is it that you enjoy the most, that you want to get out there and you can't wait for the weekend to be able to go do this thing? That, you need to make your life a weekend. So you can't give up on your dreams. You can't let that go. You gotta reach and grab hold with both hands. You gotta hold on. You gotta believe you can, and you just gotta do it. You gotta get out there and make it happen. And one final thought, and I'm very serious when I say this. What did one old boob say to the other old boob? We better get some support soon, or they're gonna think we're nuts. That's the vlog. Vlog's over.